Have you ever made a decision that felt completely logical, only to realize later it was driven entirely by emotion? Think about the last time you lost your temper, or made a quick judgment about someone, or bought something you didn't really need. You probably told yourself a logical story itself, but behind the scenes, emotions were pulling the strings. We live under the comforting illusion that we are rational creatures, that our choices are made through reason, that we carefully weigh pros and cons, that our mind is in control. But according to Robert Greene, that's not the truth. Greene introduces us to a harsh but liberating reality. We are not rational, we are emotional. Rationality is something we must strive for. It is not our default state. It's a skill to be developed. We like to believe that we are in control. In truth, our emotions make most of our decisions, and our reason justifies them later. Let's take an example. You're in a conversation and someone slightly criticizes you. Your face tightens. You respond sharply, defensively, but later you tell yourself, "I was just being honest." What really happened? You were triggered. Your emotional self took control. The inner flame, as Greene calls it, ignited. These emotional reactions stem from deep-rooted patterns formed in childhood. They are unconscious, automatic, and irrational. We must bring them into consciousness. To understand rational mastery, Greene brings us the example of Pericles, an Athenian leader from the 5th century BC. Pericles was known for his extreme calm. In moments of chaos, he was still. In political debates, he was thoughtful and detached. He trained himself to observe his emotions, not be ruled by them. He would often wait a full day before responding to an insult. Imagine that, a full day of self-awareness and reflection. Pericles mastered himself, and because of that, he led others with clarity and purpose. But emotions are not just personal. They're socially contagious. In crowds, we get swept up. In conversations, we mirror. In online comment sections, we rage like a mob. Greene warns us, be especially vigilant in groups. The emotional temperature rises quickly. The crowd thinks it's acting with reason, but it's often pure emotional chaos. Observe how your emotions shift in groups. Is it truly you or the group mindset? So what can we do? How do we begin to master our emotional self and reclaim true rationality? Robert Greene gives us practical steps. Self-observation. Watch yourself in emotional moments. What triggered you? What story did you tell yourself? Name the emotion. Don't say I'm upset. Say I feel envy, I feel fear. Naming disarms emotional control. Pause before reacting. Build the gap between stimulus and response. Journal your emotional patterns. Reflect regularly. Write down recurring triggers and behaviors. Adopt a detached observer mindset. Practice seeing yourself from a distance, like a scientist studying your own behavior. The moment you can observe your emotions, you are no longer a slave to them. This is just the beginning. Understanding that you're irrational and choosing to change is a superpower. In the next chapters, we'll uncover envy, narcissism, role-playing, compulsive behavior, and how to see through them in others and in yourself. But for now, take a moment. Reflect on your most recent emotional reaction. What did it teach you? Where did it come from? Comment below. What emotion do you want to gain more control over? I'll be replying to your thoughts and sharing them in the next video. If you found this valuable, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. This is Decode the Mind, and we're just getting started on mastering human nature, one law at a time.